Welcome, everybody. Say hi.
Hey, I'm Chantel.
We
We have to have a
shit.
formal, kind of thing going on, but I'm Chantel.
And I'm Jay, of course, and welcome to the hottest hour before power. Welcome to the winner's circle. And we are live tonight. And how was your weekend?
It was really good.
That's
Oops. It was really good.
That's good. What did you do this weekend?
Nothing. I worked from like 9 to 7 on Saturday, and then
That's too much.
we went to the movie.
How was
Don't
the
be
movie?
rude.
What movie you see?
We are late actually coming live. We went to see, what was it?
Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man. Yeah, it was a dope movie. Take your kids to see it. Even take your man and your girl or whatever.
And you had a dope weekend then.
Yeah, it was dope.
You know who had a better weekend than you?
Oh, he stole popcorn from the movie theater.
God blessing all the trap dudes, because the lady at the movie theater, shout out to the lady, she must have just started working, she's kind of retarded, but she gave me free snacks. I ordered popcorn, hot dogs, everything, and she gave me my money back. So am I wrong for taking the free snacks? No, I'm not. That's what anybody would do.
Yes, he is. Karma's a bitch.
Well, this is the winner's circle, and you want to know who had a better weekend than you?
Who?
James Harden.
Oh.
The beard. You want to know why he had a better weekend?
Oh, why?
Because he signed his new contract for $228 million.
Wow.
Million. So, before we get into the double standards thing, I just want to, get your points on certain things. How do you feel about these NBA players getting these big contracts?
$1 million slaves.
And letting the young black youth see that these big money on the table if they play basketball, like if they get into sports, the big money contracts.
I just feel like this.
$1 million.
I feel like this. If you got the talent to get into NBA basketball, it's cool. But I think we need to start teaching our kids from the beginning that they have to have options. Not to discourage, but we should all have options. We should have our dreams and options behind our dreams. And our dreams and our options can be together. It doesn't have to be separate. So, I don't think you should raise kids to play sports. I think you should raise kids to do what they love and finding what they love is.
Well, I think that's kind of Steph Curry's fault because he's shooting threes and he got $201 million. So I think it's Steph Curry's fault, $201 million. Other big news, staying with basketball, Lonzo Ball made his debut.
He was whack!
His first game he was trash. His first game was trash. But he played another game tonight.
So my moral to that story is be careful how you big your kids up until they really get into the league. Like, hush your mouth. In every area in life, hush your mouth until you can present yourself. I'm a shower. I don't talk all the time. Like, I'm gonna show you what I can do. It's better like that.
But in his game tonight, he had 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists.
I don't care anymore. Move on to the next.
Triple doubles. Yes. This is just
boring for females. Like, who wants to listen to
I'm just
sports?
asking you about the things that happen.
I
Holla to everybody who watch sports. Anyway, the Migos got thrown off the plane.
Of course, whatever.
But they wasn't doing anything.
Shout out to Karuchi for being a fuck up, because you basically just put yourself in another situation where you have an aggressive partner. Like, shout out to all the girls who do that. They think they one up in the man, and
what up, No?
They end up with the same
what up,
thing.
John?
Maybe
what up?
even worse.
What up? Yeah, share this video.
Hey, everybody who's watching.
Hey, share this video. Everybody who's watching Power, I will spoil it for you, so you might
Power
tune in.
already came. Like, we already watched it. If you didn't watch Power already, just know that it comes on before 9. You can watch it on demand. Please watch it.
Some people don't have that feature with the stars on demand.
I don't know about
Get you a Fire Stick.
Yeah, Fire Stick's over here.
So Migos, why they got kicked off the plane? Do it look like I got kicked off the plane? Do it look like I got kicked off the plane? Do it look like I got kicked off the plane?
Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
To the next thing.
Yeah, so how did you like the Spider-Man movie? Was it great?
Spider-Man was dope.
Was it better than the last one, Any Secrets, that you want to give out to the people who didn't see Spider-Man?
Just go see it. I don't give away secrets. I like for people to watch the, I like for people to watch it. Like, why should I give away secrets? That's whack.
Any thoughts on Power that you've seen tonight? Any
Fuck
revelations?
Angela.
Fuck Angela Valdez?
Yeah, like, I'm tired of her. And Tasha need to press her. Keisha need to press her even more. But we'll see. That man is going to end up giving himself up. Like, that's how I feel. Like, the FBI agent, he's gonna end up giving himself up. That's how they're gonna figure out it's him, because he's that fire's on him. He's hot.
Awesome. We want to thank everybody for watching the last live video. We did way better than we expected. So, round of applause for that. And I got drugged through the mud.
Yo, let me tell you guys.
Spider-Man was a dope movie.
We were just in the before we move to the subject. We was listening to Nas "Life's a Bitch," and he said he lost his
interest.
He lost his interest.
I didn't.
Whoever knows him, after he lost his interest of "Life's a Bitch" with Nas and AZ, pull his music card.
Listen.
Pull his artist card. If you lose your focus, that means you've been drugged down in the dirt with the mumble rap. You have lost your attention span.
I did not lose my attention span.
He should be thrown in the dirt.
I got drugged through the mud.
Challenge him because that shit is whack. You should be able to listen to that.
For the last video, for saying Fab is not a legend. And the game and all this stuff I got drugged through the mud for, but we all have our own opinions. To me, I like Fab. I don't think he's a legendary artist, but that's neither here or there.
Yes, a legend.
Nas is a legend, and yes, I didn't want to hear that song at that moment. We all have the right to not want to hear a song.
All right, so let's move to this because if you let him go on and on, he'll just won't get to the topic.
I'm gonna get to the topic. The topic at hand today is double standards.
In relationships, we want to be specific.
Relationship double standards. Shout out to my man doing the business bully tees and all that. You know what I'm saying? Rocking, sending me, hooking me up with clothes. If y'all want to hook me up, let me know. I had to plug. You have to plug.
Plug it at the end.
Yes, our relationship double standards.
You ask me the questions. He writes notes. I go up the top.
I take notes because that's what we're supposed to do here. We go up the top. You go up the top.
I'm just writing down just so I forget things.
I'm an artist.
Okay, go ahead.
That
can't listen to Nas or AZ.
I don't want to
go
listen
ahead.
to Nas. Right?
Go ahead.
But the basic question that while we're here in this forum today is there a double standard in relationships, period? Is there things that women should do, that men should do, that we hold each other accountable for, that sometimes if it don't get done, you feel a certain way? Is that?
Oh, you gotta give me a specific kind of thing. Like
men, for instance, they say men are supposed to make the most money in a relationship. Okay. They say women are supposed to be more of a caretakers, the cooks, the cleans, but a lot of that stuff has changed. Exactly. This is why I'm asking. A lot of that stuff has changed. Is there a double standard in relationships?
This is where for me the double standard thing is. If I go to work full time and he go to work full time, then we take half of the responsibilities. That's how I feel. Now, if he go to work full time and you get allowance from him, you better do what the hell you have to do in that house. But if I go to work full time and you go to work full time, then we have to split some down. But these men nowadays think a woman should go to work full time and he go to work full time and he gets all of the perks of a stay-at-home wife. And it doesn't work like that, ladies. I know you know it don't work like that, nigga. If I'm going to work and you going to work, sometimes I'm tired. I ain't cooking. We ain't sexing or whatever. That's how I feel sometimes. Sometimes. Now, ladies, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you got to take care of your man. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But, hey.
So what do
you guys think?
Yeah, let us know what you think. What is the basic responsibilities of a working woman? Is she just, we're going to split the bills and just do what I say?
Okay, this is how I feel. We have to split the bills. But at the end of the day, when you split the bills, it's just almost like having a roommate. So you have to split the bills in a way where it doesn't feel like you're being roommates. That means there's going to be times where it's going to be a 60-40 or 80-20, or that week it might just be 100% the man or 100% the woman. Like, you're going to have to add those kind of perks into it so it doesn't feel like a roommate situation, because splitting bills 50-50 is kind of a roommate kind of situation.
And that's when relationships become business relationships.
And it becomes business where you lose your momentum, you lose your fire, you lose your focus on what it is that you're doing, because you start to be like, oh, where's the money this week? Where's the money that week? Or you didn't give me this money this week, or you didn't get that money last week. I think it should be, set out in stone before you even take that step, and then you should, from that point on, you should go forward and not have that kind of money conversation in that aspect.
All right, so what about when it comes to dating? Like when you first start dating, it's that double standard with men and women as well. Oh, I should not pay because I'm the woman, but I'm going to wait 65 days to have sex with you, even though you just paid for everything.
But where did sex and going out on a date have anything to do with anything?
Because we're men, we think about sex every 30 seconds.
But whose problem is that?
The woman, because she shouldn't be
That's
so
not
sexy.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about that. But
unless you're dating a fat, ugly chick. Well, she don't have to be fat to be ugly. I know some skinny, ugly joints. But, yeah, we kind of want to touch it if it's the first night or 30 days later.
You can't do that. Some women are just not down for that kind of stuff. And a lot of that derives from pain and hurt. A lot of women, it's not... They just have a standard. They have rules that they live up to. They have rules that they have to live up to. So, I mean, based on their past experiences. So
who should pay, who should not pay on these first dates? What
men
happens?
should definitely pay the first time.
And what about the second time? Is it Dutch?
The second time too. Dutch what? What the fuck does that mean? You know what I don't, ladies, I don't think you should pay for a while. Because these niggas, as soon as you start paying it, then you gonna pay all the time. It don't work like that. So
the rule is, if it's Dutch, you can't touch. That's the rule. That's what's going on here. Yo, what is going? This is 2017. I think women should be able to be allowed to pay on the first date.
What?
I think that's how it should go.
You bugging. Women should not pay the first date.
That's a double standard. Why does it always have to be the man paying on the first date?
Because y'all the men. So that's to say, okay, a woman be in the street and a dude try to talk to her and she go handle him. You gonna feel some kind of way. Instead of you handling him, I'm taking away your masculine side. I'm taking away from you being a man. It shouldn't be, oh, I'm in the street acting like the dude. So don't make me go on a date acting like a dude. You pay. No, we can't. I think that we should keep it kind of
equal. Mm-hmm. I pay, you pay. I pay, you pay. You pay.
Nah,
I pay for that.
Sometimes you gonna pay 3 or 4 times before I pay.
3 or 4 times.
Yes, I don't feel like paying
3 or 4 times. Listen.
I feel my grandmother said you pay for. Okay, this is her theology. Not even theology, her philosophy.
Shout out to grandmas all around the world.
She said. My grandfather said, I want to pay half the bills. She was like, half the bills? I don't fuck you with half a pussy. So, why should you pay half of anything? If you giving him everything that he wants. If you think about sex 30 seconds a day or whatever you say you think about sex, then...
I'm not trying to hold you, but your grandma was a freak. Your grandma was a freak. Yeah, so basically, all right, so you dating, you get into the relationship, everything is good. One person decides to cheat. Is it a double standard on cheating? Are men allowed to cheat because they're not satisfied?
See, my philosophy is like this. If you want to go cheat, make sure that bitch got her own apartment, you got keys, you got clothes there, and you got a way to get your shit out of my motherfucking house because you going over there. How about that? So, that's just how I feel. How about that? Women have self-control. Why can't men have the same?
I think men have self-control.
Men don't have no goddamn self-control. Women have more self-control than men simply because we get hollered at more than you get hollered at as women. We could walk down the street and find 5 potential mates. 5. In a matter of 1 or 2 minutes. You could walk down a whole 20 blocks and probably not one girl will look at you.
That's horrible. That's because we live in New York City.
That has nothing to do with it.
When you go somewhere else, I promise you, guys get hollered at all the time. See, y'all women don't understand. If we talk to 100 women
how do
a day,
women holler at men?
They say, "Hey, what's going on?" That's my woman.
Yeah.
That's how my. Hey, what's going on, you? How are you doing today? Sexy. Hey, don't you know you
ladies,
fine?
is that how women?
I don't know. Hey, don't you know you fine as hell? I mean, that's what I've been told. I'm not going to, I don't know about anybody else.
He said to himself.
That's not how it goes. That's not how you holler
I don't holler at dudes. I don't need to.
And cut. And cut. Because that was... Well, we gonna keep going on this double standard thing because the sexy one over here who doesn't...
I never need to holler at a dude. I need to holler at a dude for. Like, really?
Maybe you like someone for once in your life.
So you do like stuff to like kind of.
So
you don't holler.
You hit them.
You stand.
You write notes.
Moves out. And you just walk around like, hey.
Like a bird.
Yep, like a bird.
And like who? No one does that. No one does that.
Yes, they do.
I've never seen a woman stick her chest out and walk around me.
You just walk around like you just have that, like you send off them pheromones, like you just walk around like, you just
pheromones.
Yeah, you just look sexy. You just get into that sexy alter ego. You go into like your Tashas and your Lakeishas and get it.
Tasha can't even keep a man.
Oh, well, she will.
She can't. The first man left her with the kids. The second man left her for her friend got killed. Who's next?
He didn't leave her for the friend. What you talking about?
Wasn't she messing with Lala and she took Lala?
Yeah, but she went back to him. He didn't leave her. He wanted her. He wanted her to move away.
And that's why he's dead now.
Oh wow, that's
God
crazy.
damn it! Leave Tasha alone. Her coochie is cursed like Sierra's coochie is cursed.
Yeah, Ciara, go girl. You hit. Let me give a shout out to all my rich bitches getting richer niggas. How about that? Like, look at Rihanna. Look at Eve. Look at my girl Serena. Like, they got B's next to their name. Like, come on. Like, oh, come on.
Shout out to Karuchi, who's hitting everybody in the industry.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I wanted to shout out.
She's an idiot.
And I want to shout out Rob Kardashian because if you need a girl to trick on, what? You need a new car, a new house, right?
Excuse me?
I'm just asking because if he needs somebody, just holler at him,
I'll
Rob. Wherever you at, Rob, we could get your number, find out where you are, we could drive over. He looking for somebody else to trick on for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow.
I'm looking for a Kardashian. Anyway, back to this double standard thing. Cheating. Cheating is double standard. When a woman cheats, she's called a hoe. When a man cheats, he's called a player. Why?
Oh, hoe is an arrogant term that men use for probably a woman he never had to lay down with or got to lay down with. And then if he did lay down with her, he just probably, I don't know, you will have to answer why you call her a hoe. But men, it's an arrogant term used for men who think that that woman was supposed to be locked down in a relationship with only them.
Can I read something from the handbook of Ludacris?
Go ahead.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoes don't act right.
What do you... Okay.
Hoes on a mission. Hoes on the crack pipe.
So what do you consider a hoe?
I don't know what a hoe is anymore. Times have changed. When I grew up, when I was
you don't know what a hoe is anymore, so
hoes change.
That's dangerous to not know what a hoe is. Side chicks is fucking whack. Any side chicks out there to you? Like, I don't believe in the side chick ever. You just
shout out to all the side chicks.
No. Let me tell you about side chicks. Forget side chicks. You just hurt, honey. If you need help, I'm here. You just hurt, so you think you could hurt men the way a man hurt you.
So you counsel side chicks?
Yeah, I counsel side chicks because side chicks is whack. How about that? They just hurt chicks who try to act like niggas. That's what side chicks are. That's what side chicks are. They hurt women that forgot they hurt, that try to be like a dude. That's what side chicks are. That's my definition of a side chick.
There are some famous side chicks out there.
It doesn't matter how famous they are. They're hurt women that try to act like dudes.
Marilyn Manson did not look hurt. Marilyn Monroe. Excuse me. Marilyn Monroe didn't look hurt to me.
You don't know her.
I knew of her.
You don't know her. Let me tell you something. Side chicks, you just hurt. Find help. Seek counsel. That's it. That's it.
Remember my side chick out the rib joke?
Yeah.
I was gonna bring it back for this one, but it was good. It was good. You gotta admit it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, back to.
Well, cheating. I personally feel cheating is for a woman or a man. I don't know. You speak for the men. Women cheat because either they have a problem because of their past and they've been hurt, and they just have a problem. But usually, most of the time, women will stay faithful until men become unfaithful. Or in situations where women feel that there's a lack, an extreme lack in their relationship, so they want to compensate for that. And a man came in, showed his face, and told her that he could give her everything her man don't. And she went with that. And that's cheating for a woman. You could explain cheating for a man for the woman, but that's for me.
It's not that complicated on why men cheat. We be bored. It's
always
not
bored.
It's
Niggas
not.
is always bored. Always bored. There's nothing you could do. Beyonce already even said that. She said, I could do anything. Anything. I did everything. I kept it sexy, kept it real, kept it everything. You still went out and did what you did. Go ahead.
Is it my turn or is it your turn?
Go ahead. I just want to clarify that issue.
You made me lose my thought. Whether we bored, like you brought up earlier, what you brought up in your earlier soliloquy, that we don't get it as often. So when it is offered to us, it's like, hey,
not have sex for 2 days and go cheat on you.
2 days is too long.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So you mean to tell me when I get my period, you outside having sex with every...
To quote another OG of mine.
This nigga crazy.
Because you quoted your grandmother, I want to quote people.
Go ahead.
I was once told to never trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and live. So I will not be trusting anything.
Never trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and live.
Never trust anything that bleeds. If I cut myself right now and bleed, I'ma die if I bleed for 7 days.
Whatever. That's crazy, but you know.
But I was just finishing my thought. And men are never really satisfied. We never satisfied with what we got because we always think we can find something better.
So a woman. What y'all think y'all know? Anybody who watched Fences, shout out to all the women who watched Fences at that powerful scene when she was like, he's been whatever, suffering, whatever his dysfunction was as a man and being satisfied with his woman. He was like, he suffered not to cheat on her for so long. And she was like, what do you think? I was doing all this time. I had temptation out there. We always have temptation out there. We can get in the cab and get temptation. We can go to the store and get temptation. What do you mean? Don't look at me like that.
I'm just listening because I want to know all the temptations. So that way, if I get in the cab with a girl, I know that she's tempted.
There's very few lady cab drivers.
That's the whole problem. We need more lady cab drivers.
Oh my God.
Can we get some lady Ubers? I'm tired of the Uber showing up and it's some random dude that I don't know. Why can't it be a random woman
in the Ubers
with a fat
out there
butt?
Trying to work to take care of his family because he know if he don't bring home enough money, his wife is out. It's his last straw.
I thought that was only for Mexicans.
Shut up.
Nope.
Next question.
Next question. How when a woman finds a man cheating, is there any way to forgive him, or is it only the man who forgives? Because mostly it's the men who forgive. That's where the double standard come in. Men will usually forgive their woman more.
You forgive. I think men. This is my personal opinion, and men could correct me on this, but I think men forgive because they're visual cheaters. So basically, when you go out to cheat on a woman, it's not necessarily to say, oh, that woman is better than your girl. But when you visualize that girl, like, how do I say this without getting my words mixed up? When you with that girl and you visualize her as being your girl, and she's having sex with another dude, if that makes any sense, like, you start to be like, wait, hold on. Like, I've been told by many men, like, they could cheat, and they'd be like, oh, shit, what if my girl is doing the same thing I'm doing right now? So it's like you're visual. So for me, it's like there's no way you can forgive women for that because you know inside y'all dogs. But for women, yeah, y'all dogs. But for y'all dogs with no self-control at all.
Wow.
At all.
The disrespect.
At all. I haven't, like, you have self-control. I get it. I don't go through phones, number one. I don't go through phones. I don't check all of that shit. Shout out to the girls who go through phones. You are brave. You are real brave. But let me tell you something, a point of advice. You don't have to. Them niggas is sloppy. They will show you. Or the girl will call you, or she'll show up to your door, or you'll be walking down the street. You'll find out that you're being cheated on. Please believe me. But you know, I don't go through all of that. Because of that reason, I lived long enough and I've been in enough relationships to know that you will find out regardless. Now, if the man is, you know. But woman...
And there's a lot of porn in my phone.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing. Don't get upset if your man watches porn, because that's a natural part of their shit. That's what they do. Just make sure it's nothing too different from what you look like.
Shout out to xvideos.com.
But anyway, we're not getting X-rated. We're keeping this politically correct. We have a little curse. I have a potty mouth. I know it sometimes. I'm trying to be, you know.
It is a potty
nice.
mouth.
But, no, women can't forgive men. I'm speaking for me. Ladies, let me know how you forgive, but I'm not the type of woman like that forgives that easy. There's a couple of reasons why I don't forgive. When you cheat and I catch you, I caught you because I caught you. You was never going to stop if I never caught your ass. If I never caught your ass, you was never going to stop. So your every intention was to keep doing what you're doing. So therefore, I can't forgive you for that. Now, if you had to do a little palate cleanser, you made a mistake, like in shout out to Insecure the show, like you make a mistake or whatever, we could probably work through that. But another reason is you put me in jeopardy when you cheat. You better be taking condoms. That's one of the things that I'm big on. You ain't gonna bring me back nothing. So if you cheat, respect me. But I don't ever want to find out about it. That means you sloppy, you don't care about me. I might be contradicting myself or whatever, but this is what I feel. For me personally, I wouldn't take a dude back if he cheated.
Say if he did cheat, right? You find out. You decide, you know, it was a mistake. I'll take him back. Does it then become a cheat contest? Like, hey, you cheated on me.
Cheat contest?
Yeah, you cheated on me. I have a get dick free card. I'm gonna cheat on you.
That's the reason why I don't. You could go. Because I don't want to put myself through that pain. Because what happens is women go out and they get dick free card and they end up hooking up with a dude.
They cash it in. And
it becomes a desperate attempt for some attention and love that you're lacking from your man at the moment. And you go and subject yourself to a space that is not for you. It's just out of desperation. So you might end up with the man or the woman or whatever. But for woman, you might end up with that man, and that man's not really for you. And then you end up recreating that whole space over again.
So do you throw it in his face if you do take him back? Like, oh, you know what?
That's another reason why I don't take you back. I don't think it's fair. Because you can't forgive a person. You can't forgive a man and be like, oh, 2 years down the line, you baking chicken, he say something wrong, look at his phone, you be like, yeah, that's that bitch.
Exactly.
How about that bitch? Would you talking to that bitch again? I bet you are. You can't do that, ladies. Like, you gotta let him. If you forgive anybody in life, you gotta allow them.
Facts. So basically, cheating is basically a no-go, and there's no double standard on forgiveness.
I don't know. You gotta be in a nice position. Like, I haven't had that problem in years. So for me, like, I can't really elaborate too much on if I would leave or not. I haven't been struck with that problem and said, hey, look, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. But knowing who I was then, what I should have done at the time I was, is the things that I think of at this time. As I evolved as the woman that I am, I would say, hey, you have to leave, get out of the situation, because what you do is you just find another gateway relationship and push yourself in a relationship because of the lack of attention, respect, love, and all the things that you didn't get from your last partner. You're gonna get with the next guy, and it's really you need a break, ladies. Just take a break.
this is a question I've been thinking about. It's a good one because I feel like it kind of is. Is there a double standard on expectations? Men have this thing where we expect our women to do certain things. Women expect their men to do certain things, and if they don't live up to those expectations, your woman most likely move on. Men will most likely stay, and you say, you know what? We wanted her to do this, but she's still a good woman. I'll stay. Women is more like, you know what? He's not doing this. He's gonna do. I expected him to be this way. I'm out of here. Is there a double?
I have a universal approach to expectation. I'm very conscious of your perception versus your reality. Meaning, what you make up in your head and what is the reality of your situation. So for me, therefore, like it's like if I put that with my everyday life, but when it comes to a relationship, I know we all have this stigma in our head, or just this thought of this perfect partner. And I'm not gonna say man or woman, but just speaking for men and women, we have this perfect partner. Like I don't know what that looks like for you guys, but we know what it looks like if we're personally aware of our thoughts. And it's impossible, like to get that. So if you're looking for that, you're going to fail in your relationship. If you're looking for what you see up here, you're gonna fail. And that's how I feel. I don't feel it's a double standard. I feel it's a mental health issue. And it's not something that you have to go sit down and see the doctor on. You just have to be real with yourself and say, I fantasize too much about what I want. And I want my fantasies to match my reality. And at times, and most of the times, that's never going to happen.
So is there any way to get over those expectations? If
that person... Go ahead.
If the person really likes the person or love the person. Because I hear a lot that most women stay because they're comfortable. It's what they're used to.
No, don't ever get comfortable.
But the man,
that means there's no evolution, huh?
But if the man he never lived up to those expectations, you end up marrying him. Now you then for mostly forever. You have kids. Marriage only lasts 30 seconds.
Well, wait.
Kids.
You marry him. Once you marry him, you married everything he was before you married him. So you can't complain no more. Whatever he was before, and you marry him, and he still is. So I don't care if he beat your ass, he cheated on you. His marriage is not going to solidify anything in your relationship at all. So whatever he was before, you are going to get in the marriage, or even worse. That's just how I feel.
So it was all Tina's fault that Ike was whipping her ass.
Hell
she
yeah,
knew.
All Tina's fault.
So it was Rihanna's fault because she knew that
Rihanna didn't marry Chris Brown, so I can't put her in that situation.
She knew Chris Brown had a mean right kick. I seen.
She sure did too.
I know.
She sure did too.
And so we got to the dating part of the relationship. We got to the end of the relationship. We got to cheating. Breakups. Double standard on breakups.
What is that?
Double standard on breakups. When a man and woman break up, the man is satisfied the first week. He's happy. He's out. He's dating. He's single. He posts he's single. He got girls coming to the crib. Well, it's not really his crib. It's usually his sister's crib. It's usually his sister's crib because he mostly moved in with the girl. That's why it's a shortage. It's a shortage on men with their own apartments, ladies. It's not because
y'all bitches keep moving them in. Stop moving them. Move it. Let me not be a potty mouth.
It's way too late.
Wait, before we do that, stop putting these dudes in your house. If he gonna lay in your couch, make sure he pay all your bills. All of them, yes. Yes. If he's looking for somewhere to stay, don't let him get off scotch-free. That has to stop. Because now, when he goes to get with a real woman, no. When he goes to get with a real woman and he gets a little bit mature, and because we gotta mold men. That's just it. That's just it.
Will you mold me, Gina? Will you mold me?
He come and he think we supposed to do what the next girl did. Not let him pay bills, not let him do what he's supposed to do, handle the house, fix things, and just let him lay on your couch while you get up and go to work, girl, please.
Well, maybe if you fix yourself up a little.
Well, shoot, that's not a problem for me. Girls, go to the beauty salon.
Listen.
Look like you looked before when you got into that relationship. Stop letting yourself go, girl. Stop letting yourself go.
Listen, women, before I was distracted, that's the reason why, next podcast. That's the reason why, oh yeah, ratchet girls, we getting on them. That's the reason why there's a shortage on men with their own apartments, because most likely they were living with their woman. Things happen. They get kicked out. They're living on their brother's couch. They're living on their sister's couch, their grandmama, their auntie. So If a man brings you to his crib, that don't mean he lived there forever. He probably lived there for 6 months, but he's excited now. Anyways, back to double standards.
No self-control.
Back to double standards on breaking up. The man, he breaks up with his girl. He gets kicked out. He's living somewhere. He's excited. He posts he's single. He's got girls coming over. He's flooding. He's at every party he never been at before. He's getting chicks. Then he realized he messed up a month later, where all the partying dies off. The chick stopped hitting his Facebook, and now he misses his girlfriend. The woman does nothing. She's cleaning. She's in the gym. She's exercising. She's getting her body straight. She's chilling. She got the fuck 'em dress on, but she don't go outside yet.
Freedom dress.
She don't get out. She don't go outside yet. She wait though, cause she knows she still got that little pouch when she had.
It don't matter. We just got the pouches with the girdles.
Exactly. She get all dressed up. Then a month later, she decides to go out and date, get herself a man, get inside the, get the grooves. But that's when the man decides to come back. Is there a double standard on breakups? Should breakups be different? Should it be more thought out by the man? And what about taking the man back after he came to his realization that
wait.
It's too many questions. Yeah. All right.
I gotta say the one question.
First the breakup.
I'm a flooded mind.
What's the double standards on breakup? Should the breakup be equal on both sides, or is the man partying and stuff? Is that something that he should do?
Equal. He could do whatever he want to do. You want to know why? Men. I'm not even talking to ladies because I know y'all know. We be done with you a year before we even break up. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe we was done with you for a long time. It's just that it was so good, or maybe the sex was good, or maybe you was just paying the bills, and maybe something was going on, and we was like, we got to keep this around because we got to get ourselves up. Shout out to Chanty, she was the main chick for doing that. You save all your money, you got out of there, you got good. But what I'm saying is we be done. We be done. We know it's gonna end. Women have a special God-given intuition when it comes to certain things. We be done. It's over. We finished. So you can go out there a month later. You happy? Men are never really done because for whatever reason, I'll let you answer those reasons. But for us, we be done. We be done for a long time. Each individual situation is individual. So I can't say. But on my end, I'll be done. I'm done. Maybe a year into it. 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But you be done. So I would say that
what about
there's
taking
no
back?
Double standard.
What about taking
you can do
back?
Whatever you want to do.
What about taking him back? Would you take him back if
after it's cheating, or just because it's a breakup?
Just a breakup, a normal breakup.
No, it depends on the situation. That's situational. It depends on the situation.
Because a man would most likely take his girl back. So how come women are more hesitant? It's because they say, oh, well, like you said, I've been done for a year. Is it a reason why women don't take the man back as quickly as a man would?
Because you're done. I'm done with you.
So you made up your mind. It was
you
over.
fell out of love with every aspect. I'm teach you guys something. You fell out of we fall out of love with every aspect of that man. So it could be from. It could be simple complaints where it could be, oh, you don't do this, or you don't do that, or you don't have this kind of job, or you don't have that kind of job, or you're not doing this for me, you don't do that, whatever. I don't want to specifically get into it because you ladies know what that looks like, but for men it could be simply, you don't think about us when we get off work, you don't come pick us up. That could you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I'm at work,
hypothetically whatever.
You want me to have a job and pay the bills, but you want me to think about your ass.
When your ass is off, you need to come pick me up. How about that?
It is hot. I gotta get home.
Whatever. You see exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
I just worked 18 hours at the slave ship. A manager lady yelling at me all damn day, and you want me to come pick you up to listen to about your damn day.
Or whatever.
It's a lot of this. You see all this going on? It's crazy out here.
But
then you got kids, they want this too, they talking. When do we have time to say, you know what, time out, think about me, goddammit. Send me a nude pic while I'm at work. Fellas,
see,
what's up? Send me a nude
because
pic.
You demand so much and give so little. That's
I'm
another reason why.
Rose Bush.
See, let them talk. What movie was it? I'm gonna let you talk so I see how I'm full of shit you really are. That's Rush Hour. But when you
who references Rush Hour in a relationship conversation?
Because when you let people talk, you see how full of shit they really are. Men are full of shit. You see everything that he just said is exactly why the reasons that we keep here. Throw this over there. I'm done with that part of this relationship. Throw this over here. I'm done. And once you take all of those weights off, you taking that weight off, you become lighter. And you don't carry his load. You don't carry his spiritual energy. You don't carry all of that. And it's easier for you to start to let go. Let go of him. Let go of the relationship. Let go of the chains that's binding you to that relationship. And then you start to say, you know what? I really don't know why the fuck I'm bugging out over this dude. Why am I, in this relationship that is unproductive for me, for my life? Maybe sometimes if you have kids, even for your kids, like shout out to the kids. Yeah, shout out to kids. Like, don't show your kids relationships that are unhealthy, because
stop bringing these men in your damn house. You got daughters. It's dangerous. They killing kids out here now.
More than killing kids,
they raping kids. They killing kids. They're doing everything, man. It's disgusting out here. Stop it. Especially in the Bronx and Brooklyn, Harlem. Like, it's getting nasty. I don't really know much about Queens because nobody really goes out there. They Asian.
Off the subject a little bit, sex trafficking is the highest slave. It's a slavery. Sex has become slavery. The highest form of slavery right now. There's more sex slaves than there were slaves in the transatlantic slave trade.
Pay attention to your kids.
Pay attention to your kids, and be aware that it's regular people like me and him,
but not me.
But not me or him. Yeah, but that actually get paid to sell your kids. So when you send your kids to other people's house, they you don't know who those people are.
Facts. Watch the movie Kidnapped.
They could sell your kid.
Watch the movie Kidnapped. Shout out to Holly Berry.
It didn't come out yet, but it was on the Fire Stick. Oh my God.
Watch the movie Kidnapped. It's on the Fire Stick. It's coming out soon. Holly Berry did an amazing job putting focus on sex trafficking. I thought it was amazing. She did a great job. You enjoyed the movie. The emotions of seeing your kid snatched in the park and you running after the truck. And it was just crazy.
We'll go back to the subject.
Anyways,
just watch it.
It was a great movie. This is my kind of last point on double standards in relationships. And this is, of course, we're going to go to race. Is it a double standard? Yeah, your favorite thing. Look at the smile. Is it a double standard on race when a black man is dating a white woman toward, Why
you put me on this spot?
Because this is a touchy subject. When a black man is dating a white woman, he's like, oh, look what he's done. He's evil. When a black black woman dates a white man, she came up. She made it. She out the hood. He got $1 billion. He got $1 billion. She's Eve. Okay. She's not the princess.
Let me tell you about the culture of black men when it comes to the culture of white men.
Why can't it be
when it comes to the family aspect? I might be so wrong. I'm so sorry, guys, in advance if I'm wrong. But this is what I've seen from so many friends. Black men, you need to step up in your household. You need to step up to your kids, and you need to step up to the plate. You need to be better fathers to your sons and your daughters, and that is individual. For me,
I got a good question.
For me, I don't know what a good father looks like, because every man is created different based on how he was raised or if there was a father or not in his household. So, with that being said, white men are raised different. And I might be so wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. Please correct me if I am. So don't hang me on a noose.
Hang her, because I got hung on the last one.
Okay.
Hang her. Her. And black men, we were raised to survive, not strive. That's the reason why white men are raised different.
Read the Willie Lynch letter.
We were raised to survive.
The Willie Lynch letter shows that the black men was created. They actually made the black man go from tent to tent to tent to reproduce and leave his offspring. Leave his offspring. And let the woman become independent from the black male. So, with that being said, white men were created to have a family.
And now Steph Curry's out shooting threes. Look,
I'm not talking about sports.
This was my question based off of that question. You made me forget my question. I had a good question.
Well,
this is my question. You brought up.
I didn't even finish.
I know, but you brought up being a better father. Is it better being the stepfather? Because a lot of people sometimes, it's harder being a part-time parent. When you're a full-time parent, you move into a woman's house. She has a kid. She has 2 kids. And they say, oh, you're a better dad to them. Is it because you're around them 24 hours rather than your kid you're around 6 hours? Like, how can you be a good dad in 6 hours when you could be a better dad in 24? I'm pretty sure it's a different connection. So you saying the white man's a better father?
I didn't say he's a better father. I just said they're culturally different when it comes to the family aspect. When it comes to being there, they make different and wiser decisions when it comes to the mental health of their kids, when it comes to how they're growing educationally. Me, I'm an educational parent. I believe that kids should grow and get an education. I don't believe that kids should suffer from their past. I don't think kids should grow up recovering from what they've been through as children. So we have to take a great care of our kids' mental health. That means having the right men around, having the right people around, having the right things around, and all of those things. Not arguing and doing all of that crazy stuff in front of your kids. That's whack. Stop, ladies. I know I'm off the subject. Stop talking about your baby father to your kids. It's whack. It's the most wackest thing. It really makes me upset because you're destroying the kid and you're not helping your kid. You're hurting your kid doing that. Stop it. Please, ladies, stop doing that shit. But anyway, I got kind of old. But yeah, the white man has a different way of handling his family. So a lot of black women are now choosing, I'm saying this is an opinion, this will be an opinion for me. A lot of black women are choosing to go to the white, to a different race because of the family aspect. We want that family. We want that union. We want to know what that feels like. Subconsciously, we want to know what it feels like to have that man taking care of us and our kids. We want to know what that feels like. And black men are not giving it to us the way we wanted to. We want to serve. So it was an excuse or something, but go ahead again.
The black man was taught to survive. That's where we come from. We adapt where we come from.
But y'all also know the right thing to do.
White men are taught to strive.
White men can't jump though.
They damn sure can't jump. They damn sure can't jump. But hold up. I'm
we
gonna go
new to
ahead.
this, so
No. We ain't new to this. The glitches let them glitch. Yeah. I'm letting people know. The black man in America is the most untreated man. Am I right? So we brought
the
up
most disrespected man.
We brought up to not only fight,
have to fight
where we came from, but fight things that's going on.
Exactly. You was born to fight, so keep fighting through everything else and fight through being a good father.
We are targets everywhere we go.
Okay, be a target to your damn kid and go see them. Go do what you're supposed to do. And baby mothers, and I don't like to use the word term baby mothers. I'm gonna stop using that. I don't. Your kids' fathers, stop putting unrealistic expectations on them. If they come around, they talk to their kids and whatever, let them do what they gotta do. Let them do what they gotta do. Don't do that. That's whack. It's whack. And it's so unladylike. It shows your immaturity as a woman and your immaturity as a mother. You let them do what they gotta do. That's it. If they're doing what they gotta do, and that means providing peace of mind to that kid and showing them that they around and they picking up the phone. Let me tell you, there's a lot of effed up fathers out there who don't pick up the phone for their kids. Don't answer texts. Don't come around. If he's at least picking up the phone and letting her know, or him or her know that he's around, let that be. Let that relationship grow and prosper and nourish. And that's it. But that's another discussion.
Shout out to all the men taking care of their kids.
Shout out to all the men taking care of their kids. No matter how you taking care of them, keep your head up. Do what you gotta do. Don't let the woman bring you down at all.
Shout out to
I see you.
Women who also take care of their kids solo, because we respect all the mothers and the black women, white women, however you want to throw it out there, but especially the black women. Thank you for taking care of these kids and raising them right. If you are raising them right, because there's some black women out there that are just ridiculous.
Stop it, ladies. Come on now. Let's take care of our kids. Whether he come or not, you still gonna have to pay that rent, that light. Do what you gotta do. Go out there. I work sometimes 12 hours a day to make sure my family have, my daughter have. I don't call her father and be like, where you at? What you doing? Give me the money. Do this, do that, do that. Yeah, I ask. Don't get me wrong. But if he don't have it, guess what? I still have the money for her. So get your shit together. Get your shit right. And do what you gotta do for your kids. Everything he give you is a luxury. Everything you give your child is because you have to. choose better fathers for your kids too. Because sometimes you know that dude ain't right. Stop having kids by men because you want. Stop that trend.
That's another podcast. That's another
topic. Okay, I'm
podcast.
sorry.
Why are you trying to mess up the future podcast? This is episode 2, and you trying to go crazy. You trying to go crazy on episode 2.
You right. Don't call them stepfathers. Call them fathers. Because on Father's Day, I said shout out to all the men who take care of who's there for other people's kids. Yes. Shout out to all the men.
And I know
all the men.
I know a lot.
And don't even sit there and tell them to call. They call us stepfathers. They fathers. Because father has a definition and didn't say nothing about DNA.
Sure don't.
But go
Ladies
ahead.
and gentlemen, this is the Winner's Circle. And Miss Chanty B is the star, the beautiful, lovely, talented. Me, I'm just Jay. Y'all already know me. Everywhere I go, y'all know the champ is here, whatever. But we was doing double standards today. If you just tuning in, we was doing double standards on relationships. Things that go on in relationships, cheating, dating, and we touched on a lot of subject. Before we get out of here, because people probably just finished watching Power and they're excited, they posting.
And we late. Next time we do it.
We was late. Yo, Jeff, you crazy. We was late. We went to the movies, parking. We had to go check the Spider-Man joint. It was dope. This is the last joint I want to get off.
And you can list underneath what you would want us to talk about. Yeah, but that would be perfect because
inbox me, inbox her.
We want to talk about when we come up with the idea for a podcast, we want to make it transformational. I know I have a potty mouth. I know that, you know.
What up, Dana?
What up, Dana? Dang! And my girl's on. But we want to talk about things that
What up, John?
What up, John?
Yo, what up? Tuned in late. My fault, bro. We was late, bro. We was late too.
We wanna create a space where we talk about things that people want us to talk about. Things that people don't really talk about. Yeah, I see so many podcasts or discussions where you talk about does size matter or does, you know, these superficial things matter. And they do. But we want to talk about things that people don't talk about on the regular. We want to talk about things that are taboo of the culture. And we want to make it transformational where we can make people laugh, heal people, and get people through some shit. You know, whether I curse or not, my heart is true, my heart is real, and I'm for the people. And my future is for the people. And it's always been for the people since I've been a little girl. So this is something I'm very passionate in, speaking and being engaged with people. And just talking about things that really matter to us. So I would really, really, really love for you guys to put down what you will want us to talk about in the future. Yeah, we might only have, you know, a couple of views or we might not be where we want to be. 350
on the last video. It's not that bad, but that's dope. I thought that was dope.
But we're going to keep going on and get people to believe in us. Get people to believe in what we believe in and really help people.
What's up? Yeah, that was whack. That was whack on Hope. That's another podcast. She don't really like to talk about music and all that because she don't like to get into the famous stuff.
He don't listen to the real shit.
I do have a question before I end off our last question. I do have a question that the world want to know. Why are you a Golden State Warrior fan?
I'm gonna tell you why I'm a Golden State fan because I don't like LeBron.
LeBron haters. Haters. I hate it. It's disgusting.
You know what?
We're on the same team.
It's easy.
Shout out to the Cavs.
Shout out to my man Jesus.
What?
For real. No, for real.
That was my last question. Don't go there yet.
What is it for you to love? I might be getting this wrong, so don't y'all churchy people
church hug.
Get me.
Church hug, because she goes.
What is it to love someone who loves you back? Right? For me, what's the reward of loving somebody who loves you back? I love LeBron. He's good. He's great. He's the best right now. Right now. I don't believe in the term the best, but we get that to another podcast. But for me,
let's debate.
I gotta go with Golden State because they like me. They the underdog. They the ones who nah, fuck that shit. Like I've been bullied when I was a little girl. So I'm gonna go with the other people. I'm gonna go with the other people. Shout out to all the people who know I've been bullied and fuck the bulliers. How about that? Because I don't like bullies. How about that? I'm winning now. How about that? But anyway, let me not get bitter.
I was the bully in high school.
Golden State all the way.
World, all day.
I hate LeBron James too, Jeffrey. How about that? Now, I like him, But too many people like him already, so why I gotta like him? What's the reward in that? Let me go with another team. And he wants me to go with the same team he go for, so we can sit there and root for the next team. What good is a relationship when you sitting there rooting for the same team? No, I want to fight with you. I'm a fighter. How about
and that's
that?
the problem.
I want to fight. All right.
I want to ask this last question so we can wrap this up. It is a WWE pay-per-view going on right now. This watch is Gucci.
Anything that's recorded.
Shout out to them.
Anything that's recorded.
This is for the love. That's me. Yes, this is the last question. This is a WWE Great Balls of Fire on right now. I want to watch. Relationships. We got it. We dove into it. Is religion a big part of relationships?
Hell yeah.
Does your man have to believe in Jesus, to believe in the Bible? Does he or is it okay for him just to believe in a higher power? Because a lot of times people
he has to believe in something. Because believing in something means you stand for everything. For me. So you stand for love, you stand for honesty, you have integrity, you have passion, you are compassionate, you have all of those aspects to your life when you believe in God. Because when you believe in God, He's within you, and therefore you are lit up by the things of God. And that's everything about compassion, love, honesty, all of those beautiful things that God has gifted us. You connect. You kind of like charge yourself up with those things when you believe in God. So when you don't believe in God, I can't. It's not that you have to believe in Jesus. You don't even have to say the word God. As long as you believe in a higher power, I could rock with you. Whatever your higher power is called, I could rock with you. Muslim, whatever you do, Buddhist, whatever. I don't care. As long as we believe in something, I rock with you.
And with that being said, let us pray. I'm joking. I was joking. I just wanted to see if you was gonna go with it. No, you wasn't gonna go with that.
No, because I don't pray like that. I talk to God. I don't pray. God forgive me if I'm wrong, but I talk to God. I talk to God all the time. Talk to God more. It's about relationship. It's not about ritual.
You done?
Yeah. I could never be done, but go ahead.
Because you finished this.
I know.
What was in that?
Okay, go ahead.
What was in that?
Go ahead.
That's it. I'm rapping.
Oh, okay.
We delved into the whole relationship.
Do we have to shout out anybody? Shout out to
your
brother Nova.
Nova Man Dog.
Check his music out. Shout out to my girl Tyler.
Me and Tyler V got some joints coming. It's dope.
Yeah. I want to shout her out.
I got some videos for her chicks too. It's dope.
She has a dope single out. She has dope music out. Some new artists I listen to, if you guys are into new music, is Jessie Reyes. She's dope. I love her. Effing. I could do effing. Maybe I'll get some effing next time. I don't know if we could really show it here.
No, you just pour it in your bottle and then shout it out.
And shout it out. But
I mean, your chalice. That's like a chalice. That's not even a cup.
Yeah, it's sexy to drink. This is grown.
This is
grown.
Like that's like a chalice.
Grown. Like it's grown. Yeah, shout out to all of those people. Shout out to all the families who love each other. Shout out to all the people who love each other. Shout out to all the people who didn't become bitter this year when somebody hurt them. And all of that. And whatever you need to shout out.
Yeah, shout out Nova Man Dog, that's my brother, of course. Check his music out, he's dope. Shout me out, my man, everybody telling me that idea was dope with me and you. And I think that it's a dope idea and it should get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're going to add way more people.
I have a dream, always dream.
Yeah, we're gonna bring a lot of people on.
Yeah, grown folk shit, Dana.
It's dope. Shout out my man Nero, Jetlag Nero. Check his music out. Shout out my man Airborne Quest. He got dope clothing line. His Instagram is Airborne Quest. He got a dope clothing line out. Shout out to my man who sent me the Business Bullies joint. His clothing line is dope. He got dope hats and all of that. And shout out to everybody who respect and watch the show, show love. My man Jeff definitely show love all day. John show love all day. And everybody who showed love, my man Hollywood, he just hit me up. I'm gonna hit him back and see what he wants. He's a DJ. Check his stuff out. And we in the building. And but wait, before we go, and all the people who watching. And YP, what up, YP? I ain't forget you. Swim team, what up? YP, what up, baby? Your kids is getting big. It's a beautiful family. I love your family. He's dope. He makes fathers look bad. I know. He be with his kids all the time. What the hell, man? He makes them look bad. DJ Khaled make us look hard. I want y'all to also shout out to Assad. Underneath when this is all over and y'all watch it after, share it. I want you to whatever entrepreneur, anything that you sell, anything that you do, anything that we want to shout you out.
because
and send it to us. We'll promote it on
we
here.
will promote it.
We'll let you know.
anything.
Email us.
Yeah,
anything.
that's very important for
Inbox.
us. That's another platform that we want to reach. We want to be able to.
If you're a rapper, send us your music.
We
I don't
want
care.
to do it for free 99.
Free 99.
Put your stuff up here.
We don't got that many viewerships at the moment, but it's coming.
No.
And it's coming. Yeah. Share this video. Share it with your friends. Let them know about it. If you watch Power, let us know what you want to talk about that. Walking Dead is coming. We should have a Walking Dead party. Something's coming up with that. And if we're not here at Sundays on the time that we say,
I think we're gonna
here.
do. For me personally, we're gonna do this when the spirit lead us. If there's a conversation or topic that we'll let you guys know 2 days in advance, 3 days in advance. But it's gonna be something like that because it's very important for you to have that outlet where people, where you can find somewhere that's talking like you. Okay, so everybody, we love you.
love you guys.
We care about you.
Care about you guys.
And we see you next time.
This is the Winning Circle.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Peace out. It's a wrap. The king is out.